Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode for the Christian Science Informal Group in Huntington, West Virginia. Thanks for watching. Here is some readings for this organization for this meeting. In Christian Science, we have readers, not preachers. However, at the end, I will offer my brief commentary as a student of Christian Science. Our sermon is composed of the Holy Bible and Science and Health with Key to the Scriptures by Mary Baker Eddy. I will start out by reading from the Holy Bible, the King James Version of the Holy Bible. From Matthew. Now, when Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea, in the day of Herod the king, behold, there came wise men from the east to Jerusalem. Then Herod, when he had privily called the wise men, inquired of them diligently what time the star appeared. And he sent them to Bethlehem and said, Go and search diligently for the young child, and when ye have found him, bring me word again, that I may come and worship him also. And when they were come into the house, they saw the young child with Mary his mother, and fell down and worshipped him. And when they had opened their treasures, they presented unto him gifts, gold, and frankincense, and myrrh. And being warned of God in a dream that they should not return to Herod, they departed into their own country another way. And when they were departed, behold, the angel of the Lord appeareth to Joseph in a dream, saying, Arise, and take the young child and his mother, and flee into Egypt. And be thou there until I bring thee word, for Herod will seek the young child to destroy him. Mark, the beginning of the gospel of Jesus Christ, the Son of God. As it is written in the prophets, Behold, I send my messenger before thy face, which shall prepare thy way before thee. And when he was come out of the ship, immediately there met him out of the tombs a man with an unclean spirit, who had his dwelling among the tombs, and no man could bind him, no, not with chains, because that he had been often bound with fetters and chains, and the chains had been plucked asunder by him, and the fetters broken in pieces. Neither could any man tame him. And always, night and day, he was in the mountains and in the tombs, crying and cutting himself with stones. But when he saw Jesus afar off, he ran and worshipped him, and cried with a loud voice, and said, What have I to do with thee, Jesus, thou Son of the Most High God? I adjure thee by God, that thou torment me not. For he said unto him, Come out of the man, thou unclean spirit. And the unclean spirit went out, and entered into the swine. And they that fed the swine fled, and told it in the city, and in the country. And they went out to see what it was that was done. And they come to Jesus, and see him that was possessed with the devil, and he the legion, sitting and clothed, and in his right mind. 2 Timothy. For God hath not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. Also, I shall read correlative passages from the Christian Science textbook, Science and Health, with Keys to the Scriptures by Mary Baker Eddy. The footsteps of thought, rising above material standpoints, are slow and portend a long night to the traveler. But the angels of his presence, the spiritual intuitions that tell us when the night is far spent, the day is at hand, are our guardians in the gloom. Angels, God's thoughts passing to man, spiritual intuitions, pure and perfect. Whatever guides thought spiritually benefits mind and body. We need to understand the affirmations of divine science, dismiss superstition, and demonstrate truth according to Christ. Holy inspiration has created states of mind which have been able to nullify the action of flames, as in the Bible case of the three young Hebrew captives cast in the Babylonian furnace. The scriptures imply that God is all in all. From this, it follows that nothing possesses reality nor existence except the divine mind and his ideas. The scriptures also declare that God is spirit. Therefore, in spirit, all is harmony, and there can be no discord. All is life, and there is no death. Everything in God's universe expresses Him. I hope you all enjoyed those readings. I would like to say that I'm very happy for God's guidance as I go and do some teaching. You know, there are other people out there with different prices, different personalities. And sometimes I wonder, am I good enough as these other people? But, just knowing that we all have a unique personality and God will guide the right person to you to teach helps me out tremendously. With the readings, we learned that God, He guides us through intuition. And so that is how we know, uh, it's how we learn whether we should make a decision or how to make the decision. Because we learn in Christian Science that angels are not physical people, but they are thoughts from God. So mental health, is a very um, it's a very um, common topic these days. It's a very big issue, and the readings with the uh, the man that was in fetters and cutting himself with cutting himself. That is that goes to show that with God we can overcome mental illness and we can have great mental health, but we cannot go up to somebody and say to someone who's dealing with maybe with mental health issues or a mental illness and say, "Oh, that's not real." No, actually, that is temptation because God gave us logic to know when that we don't just go up to somebody and say something's not real when it's real to them. Thank you. The We just have to make sure we have love with what we say regarding someone's condition. Thank you for watching the video. Take care.